So we went through Golden Age and Silver Age and Bronze Age, and now we know that we are because time is a spiral.
Yes.
And so we're just right here. We are at the end of the spiral, but at the beginning of the Golden Age. So we're at the end. So this is why it's called the Apocalypse, according to the Christians, for example. It's not the end of times. It's the times of the end.
Why did you thought about Donativo?
Very much in love with the teachings of the Buddha.
Ah.
Not necessarily religion, but like who he was and what he said. Wow, touched my heart and my soul
really?
very deeply.
Oh.
And I didn't have any connection with Christianism.
Oh.
But when I walked the Camino, I had many crazy experiences connected to Christianity. And suddenly some kind of faith grew in me. And even the word God was very hard for me, impossible for me. But I think the Buddha helped me to... It was some kind of preparation to God. And Virgin Maria and all this. And Donativo is just to have faith in God's abundance and in humanity. I think I was like, I have to have faith in humanity. And I just said thank you. But I didn't know who I was saying thank you. I was just saying thank you. I don't know to life. Thank you. Thank you, Camino. And suddenly I heard in Spanish. That's a bit strange. I still don't understand why. Because my Spanish was very weak at the time, 10 years ago. It was very bad. And I heard in Spanish, it was Somos los hijos amados de Dios. We are God's beloved children. It's the first time I heard the word God and it just... and I received this message in all my cells and I started crying, for half an hour. So with the heavy rain and I was crying under the rain and I was so happy. So it was the first time something strange. And then many. I realized too that whatever I needed, I was given. Camino provides. It's a big sentence on the Camino. Camino provides. Whatever you need, Camino will give it to you.
Yeah.
And,
it's beautiful.
And it's true. And then I got closer to Mary, Virgin Mary. She came to me, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 times in a very clear way. So, and she gave me her love. And once I even received the love from God and from Mary at the same time. And I cried again, maybe 2 years after. And wow, it's like, okay. I've been convinced of their presence, of their love. And, I'm more a Buddhist when it comes to faith. I think I had a big Buddhist training for many lives. So when it comes to faith, I have a Buddhist mind. So, and the Buddha was very pragmatic, He was like, one of the teachings, for example, is like, okay, Shanga, what I'm going to tell you is the truth, but I prohibit you to trust me. Okay?
Yeah.
Just put what I say into practice. Realize for yourself, with your mind, with your emotions, your body, your soul, that maybe what I've said is right. But don't accept it till it's not yours, your truth.
Yeah.
So this is why when it comes to faith, I'm not a believer, I'm a knower. I only believe what I know. So I don't believe blindly, because I think it's dangerous.
Yeah, but when you say you have to have faith,
yeah,
then you don't know for sure. that's the face part.
Yes, that's the crazy thing.
The-
I've come to a point that I know I can have faith in what I don't know.
Okay.
Where you're going to walk? You know Dos Santos? You walked French.
Yeah,
Camino.
I've been there, but
Jose Luis,
Jose Luis?
Jose
Yeah,
Luis,
I
you know?
think I know.
tiny Spanish
I
grandfather.
think I know. Yeah.
Before Burgos. I mean, if you go to Santiago. So
Si,
for
si,
you,
si.
it's 70 kilometers more or less after Burgos. Dos
And
Santos.
number 2?
Number 2, La Casa de los Dioses. But I'm talking 10 years ago. I know now it has changed a lot. And,
Casa de los Dios.
yeah.
David.
Yeah.
Sí,
David.
sí, 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 sí,
Yeah,
sí.
yeah.
Okay.
So I was like, I just stayed 2 hours there, but I was like, wow.
I see.
Because when I arrived there were maybe 60 pilgrims. It was crazy.
Oh my God.
More or less the same date, like end of July, I think,
Wow.
in 2013, so
Wow.
10 years ago. And when I arrived there, like 50 people everywhere. David
Talking.
and there was a guy from Eastern Europe. I don't remember the country, but he was complaining, I don't have any money, I'm gonna die, I'm so... And David had made a speech about if you want to receive, you have to give. And it's giving that you receive. And it's not just keeping for you, that you give it all. Give it all and you will receive it 10 times.
Okay.
So there was this theory, I was listening to him, I was like, okay, it's interesting. And then this guy started complaining, and David opened the Donativo box, and I think there was like 120 euros, something like that. He said, open your hand, and he just left gave all the money, he took all the coins, open, he put all the money of the Donativo, and I was like, wow. And then I went away. I was like, that was enough for me. I was like, wow. Theory, practice, I was like, good. I was like, wow, this man is true to his words. So it was really
Practice
nice.
what you preach.
And number 3?
And then number 3, on the Northern Camino.
Northern.
Have you walked the Northern Camino?
A little bit.
You too? And maybe you know,
Jimenez.
maybe it's a priest. It's so beautiful. He created a paradise. A bit like me, like he bought a ruin. So I think it was 35 years, so maybe 45 years ago now.
Ish, yes.
Ish, 40.
Yeah.
More or less 40 years ago. He bought like a ruin and he started rebuilding it. And he's an amazing... I haven't met this person. He wasn't here, unfortunately. But he works with the prisoners.
Yeah.
And they grow beans. And
Goodness.
all the money, so he is helping the prisoners to get out of the jail, give them a job. All the money is used to be sent to Africa, to a village. And he really follows the money to make sure that the money will be used.
Spent well.
Yeah. And he created a paradise for pilgrims.
And
Like
what's his
really.
name?
The priest itself, it's amazing. So
Yeah.
that he's amazing. I had also the problem that I just could see him for maybe 2 or 3 minutes, just short minute, really short section. But the whole speech and everything did someone else. Was
Where?
a pity for me because I would love to hear him more, to see
Oh,
him more,
yeah,
because he has a presence. It's really interesting.
See, I haven't met him, and this man has inspired me so much.
So,
What
I
is the
haven't
name?
met him,
What
I've
is
just
the
seen
name
what
of the
he did.
albergue?
Sorry?
What is
It's in Jimenez. I'm gonna look it up. So
Okay.
it's-
Jimenez.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. Patio in Espanol. It's like here, a bit smaller, but like in the monastery, and there's just a door going to the church, and you're sitting in the patio, you read your book. I had a hammock there, you're lying in there, and then you hear the monks from the church singing when you sit in there, whatever, and they start, whatever. And it's really amazing. And you can also visit the church and be part of it, but you can just relax and lie down. And then you have like the vultures flying on the sky, like everywhere, and it's up in the mount. No, not really mountains, but it's on a huge hill, and there's forests around and whatever. And I stood there for 2.5 days. I also did day tours there.
So it's a monasterio.
Sena Rusa.
Sena Rusa. Where is it?
It's in the beginning in the Basque country of the Del Norte.
Ah,
So it's after San Sebastian, some days. I think it's close to Guernica, but I'm not 100% sure.
okay,
But it's in the beginning of the Del Norte.
okay.
Yeah, all Donativo ones.
Hmm.
Like you take the one on the Via de la Plata with Padre Don Blas.
I don't know.
Yeah, so it's like that's. I think there are two albergues Donativo with hospitalieros, and the Don Blas one is like also for 70 people. He created more a small village
Ah.
also, and he's also doing a lot of good things for the children there and for the community and others. And then you have like Gimenez, so Gimenez we talked about with the other Ernesto, with Padre Ernesto.
Ah.
So he's also doing lots of good things, and it grew. Went really really big. Senarusa, the old monasterio, like all these they're donations. I'm mixing languages right now.
So-
Sorry. So, I just see the donation ones are really
Yeah,
the
something
most.
different.
Different.
Yeah, they're real different, but they are not just different because you pay different.
Ah,
They are different because they make a difference.
ah.
You know, that's
You said the first one again? The what is the name of the first one?
from Don Blas.
Ah.
It's on the Via de la Plata. I don't know the name of the albergue, but the town is Fuente Roble de la Salvatierra.
Hello. Hello, what's your name? Gato.
Me llamo Sacha. Sacha.
¿Qué te llamas? Oh, cute. Very cute.